Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, June 8th, 2023. So basically, what the Bears took from the Bulls yesterday, the Bulls took back today. Well, we're just stuck in this range, and really, it's until we break out of it. There's no it really doesn't mean anything. Meaning that we came down. Hang on one second. Let me try to get my thing. Here we go. So we came down to the bottom of the range, right around that 42.64. From there, shot back up, and we're right at the top of the range right now, which is 42.98. So there's, I kind of personally think that we're going to break it to the upside and head up to the 43.15, 43.25 area. As I put in the report today, that one of the Goldman traders believes there'll be a blow off top up to 4,400. Maybe I just don't really see it. I don't think they have enough ammo. But if they're going to do it, they would do it in overnight trading, and it would be a gap up and probably come right back down. But in any case, we're in this range. So if the Bulls can carry on and get through the 4,300 level. The next area that you want to watch is going to be that 43.15. And the reason why I have it at 43.15 is because this top is at 43.25. I don't think we have to be that perfect on it. If they I don't, it's kind of tough to say how, if they break above it. I mean, this is the resistance, 43.96. It's this right here. But like I said, I don't know if they have the fuel in it to be able to get there. But in any case, if they break through it, looking at the 43.15, 43.20 level, and from there, we have these bearish divergences. And the main thing that I'm really looking at is this VIX, because I know I keep harping on it, but if you look at where we are, these are levels going back right before the pandemic, when we saw the VIX spike from this level down at the 12 or 1166, and it went all the way up to 86. I'm not saying it's going to be that type of move, but you can see whenever we get into this support zone, we get these big spikes, and I don't know what's going to be the catalyst, but my take is it's going to be, we're going to get a spike that's going to bring us up into the possibly 38 level or 30. But in any case, volatility is going to come back into this market, and it could happen at any day. And again, I don't know what the catalyst will be, but getting aggressively long and thinking that we're starting a new bull market as the VIX is trading down at 1365. To me, I think it's really silly, to say the least. I mean, unless you think that like we are in the the Fed cutting rates and leaving them at zero interest rates, uh, it's not happening. And so that's when the VIX was down at $9 in this area here. So I don't, with the Fed, where maybe they start pausing, or let's just say the hint of a rate cut. It's still one cut. They've raised it so massively that people are thinking that they're going to go back to zero interest rates, and it's not possible. They can't do it. Or we would have inflation would be at 24%. So it's not going to happen. I don't know why people are thinking this, but in any case, this VIX is telling us that we are very closer to an end than we are the beginning of a bull market. So if we take a look at the 15-minute chart here, hang on one second, let me just adjust this. Okay, so here you can see we're back to overbought levels. If the Bears can, I mean, if the Bulls can break through this, again, 43.15, 43.25, but we are going to have some pretty massive divergences. And the reason why I'm thinking it's going to break to the upside is it just looks like just a bull flag, meaning that we had a big spike up, and from there we just been in a trading range. So this would be the pole. Here's the flag, and you typically it breaks out to the upside. But the problem with that, if you're bullish, is typically that's the last move. And once that happens, we see the reversal. And as I said, we're going to have some pretty big divergences on the 15-minute chart. We're going to have pretty big divergences on the 60-minute chart. Daily chart, we already have them, and weekly, it's not really there, but I mean, it's tough to go off a weekly. And then really the final thing is just the VIX, these bullish divergences. So to me, I'm just going to continue to be patient on this. If for some reason they gap the markets higher, then I'll put it in the morning notes what I'm doing, whether I'm going to keep it at the 43.15 or wait higher because they may gap it higher than that. I'm not sure, but in any case, the downside target has not changed. This is the first bull bear line down at the 40.50. So from 4,300, that's 250 points. Now the thing is that the pattern as well as everything else is pointing down to to the 3,800. So that's the trade that I'm looking for. But we may do the same thing we've done since shorting. When we get 100 points, 80 points, 90 points, we cover, take a quarter off and reshort it. So you just keep doing that, and that's why I'm not really all that concerned with the market taking its time to roll over because we've closed three positions I think for 100, no, actually two positions for 100 and I think at 80 points, or between the two of them. So I have leeway, and I'm not sure if you guys are following me exactly on it, but I'm not that concerned that I have one that's underwater because I've already closed one for 100 points, and that's pretty much where we are right now. So again, I would just really just take everything with a grain of salt. I don't know what is the bullish scenario that is getting everybody all hyped up. If they think it's going to be AI because that's getting like a new computer industry or like internet, it will be, but I mean, this is the very beginning stages of it. We're not even in the first inning yet. So I don't think AI is what's going to lead us out of this and lead us out of the recession. Not at all. I think that we still have some rough waters ahead of us. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Real quick, actually, I forgot. So it's obvious at the first level that the Bears need to get through 42.82. But more importantly, this is what I was showing you yesterday, where the 200-day is going to be moving up. I think it's going to be right up at the previous lows right here at the 42.60, 42.64. And if that gets taken out, that's when we start seeing a little bit of these levels taken out. So again, let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night.